Welcome to the Practice Buddy for Lesson 8. In today's session, we're going to go over the right hand mute technique. And we're also going to talk about the different strum patterns like the Latin strum and also the rock and roll strum pattern. We're also going to go over the 12-bar blues and use the rock and roll strum pattern with the 12-bar blues and also play the chord progression for Johnny Be Good. All right, here we go. Okay, so this warm-up is using a down, up picking pattern the entire way through. Now with the left hand, we're going to do a 1, 4, 3, 2 finger pattern on the ascending pattern. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. And then we're going to do a 4, 1, 2, 3 on the descending like this. And so on. Okay, so follow along with me. First finger on the first fret of the 6th string using a downstroke. Fourth finger on the 4th fret using the upstroke. Third finger on the 3rd fret using a downstroke. Second finger on the 2nd fret, upstroke. And same thing on the 5th string. And 4th string. Do your best to stretch the pinky on this move. Now here we're going to take the pinky and we're going to go to the 5th fret. So now the entire hand's actually in the 2nd position because the first finger is on the 2nd fret. We're going to do a downstroke here, go to the 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Same thing on the 2nd string. Maintaining that down, up picking pattern. Okay, now here we're going to be in the 3rd position, so first finger moves here, and then the pinky goes to the 6th fret. Same thing on the 5th string. Now pinky goes to 7th fret, and we're in the 4th position here. First finger on the 5th fret. We're in 5th position. Now pinky goes on the 7th fret. Now we're back to the 4th position. So we're going back down in positions. Okay, so now right here we're going to go first finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd position. And pinky on the 5th fret, now we're in 2nd position. And then back to 1st position, and you could repeat the same exact cycle all the way from the 1st position back up to the 5th position. And like I said with the last exercise we talked about, you could go all the way up to the 10th position and then bring it all the way back down. So it is a great warm-up to get those fingers moving before your practice session. All right, let's move right along. Okay, so let's focus on some strum patterns. We're just going to do opens with the left hand, so no fingers down, and we're going to do a mute with the right and then strike all 6 strings. So make sure you use the side of your palm to mute everything. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do an 8th note, 8th rest. Okay, ready? 8th note, 8th rest. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and there we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and keep going. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and make sure you get that chuck sound. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and very nice. Now we're going to do a D chord. We're going to do a whole note strum and then an eighth note mute and then an eighth rest on the and of 2 and on the end of 4. Here we go. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 3 and 4 1 and 2 3 and 4. Keep going. Gonna gradually get faster. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and faster. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time. And 2 and 3 and 4 and nice. Okay, next we're going to do 2/8 strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this is the Latin strum. Here we go. On the D chord, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and a little faster. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Going to gradually get faster. And one more time. Nice. Okay, I should note that when I'm doing that down strum, you might see my fingers decompress just a little bit. That is totally acceptable. That's just the way I do it. You don't have to do that, but it actually helps just slightly in case you don't get the full mute. Okay, moving right along to D and like that, and then we're going to switch to the G, to the A. So it's the Latin strum with the chords. Let's try it again. Stay on the D. D. To the G. A. To the D. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit in case you're having trouble. To the G. To the A. Back to the D. One more time, just a little bit faster. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. To the A. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now we're going to do the rock and roll style strum pattern with the mute. So it'll be like that. We're going to stay on the D chord the entire time. We're going to start very slowly. Here we go. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep going. So we're going to take that strum pattern in this final exercise. We're going to do a D chord, G chord, A chord, D chord. Here we go. Ready? And G, A, D. Stay on the D. G, A, D. Okay, we're going to go a little slower. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and G, and 2, and 3, and 4, and A. Back to D. Stay on the D. One more time. Okay, so over the next 2 minutes, I want you to take the D chord, the G chord, and the A chord and play around with the Latin strum and also the rock and roll style strum using the right hand mute technique. Okay, so let's start with the 12-bar blues with quarter note strums. So 4 bars of the D, 2 bars of the G, 2 bars of the D, 1 bar of the A, 1 bar of the G, and then 2 bars of the D. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar. 2, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 2, 3, 4. Fourth bar. 2, 3, 4. Fifth bar. 2, 3, 4. Sixth. And seventh bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8, 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4. 11, 2, 3, 4. And 12, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it one time very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and exact same 12-bar blues and use the rock strum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, let's try it again a little slower. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4th bar to the G. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's repeat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the G. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, very good. So this last exercise is using the Johnny B. Goode chord progression. So it's basically the same thing as a 12-bar blues progression without switching to the G on measure 10. Okay, so here we go. Follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the G. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, let's try it one more time, a little bit quicker. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And one more time, even quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, excellent work. So what you want to do is keep practicing this Latin pattern, keep practicing the rock and roll pattern with the right hand mute technique. Make sure that you know the 12-bar blues inside and out, all right? It's very important. You want to use this video every single day when you practice. So try to use it at least once a day, if not more. All right, excellent work. Have fun, and I will see you next time.